The following contest is a ladder match. On the way to the ring, from Boise, Idaho, Torrie Wilson. And the opponent, from India, weighing in at 420 pounds, the Great Khali.
The sold-out crowd is on its feet tonight here in St. Louis, Missouri.
These fans are so excited, I'm having a hard time staying in my own seat myself.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started. Great reversal! What a counter that was!
Oh, I tell you what, Torrie Wilson is one hot mamacita.
I'm glad to see that those Spanish lessons are really paying off, compadre.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
I hate to admit it, but when I look at superstars like the Great Khali, part of me is glad I'm not an active competitor.
Are you seriously admitting that the Great Khali intimidates you?
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not saying I couldn't beat him. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to try.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long rivalry.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Hey, watch your language. This is a family show.
I said exasperate. Oh, never mind. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed a great show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
I tell you what, that Torrie Wilson is one sweet little tomato.
Did you call her that because your face gets all red whenever you see her?
My face only gets red when I'm trying to keep myself from throttling you whenever you say something stupid, which, by the way, is pretty often.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah? Well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put out pronto.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed.
but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner some other time. Look at this, head first into the table, over and over again.
And that is not the position you want to be in at this point in a match like this. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, and injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't
And that's why foreign objects are a superstar's best friend.
Well, I guess that depends on which end of the object you're on. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
Uh-oh, we know what this is.
We sure do. That giant chop of his has destroyed many a superstar. Torrie Wilson, of course, has appeared on the cover of Playboy magazine twice. I'm sure you picked up those issues.
Absolutely, but I just read them for the articles. And let me tell you, Torrie's got some beautiful articles in there.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able.
Whoa, there goes the referee. Might as well chuck the rule book out the window.
He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure he can spare it?
How do you approach a match with someone like the great Khali?
Well, part of the problem is that there aren't any guys like him. All you can do is just keep...
What an impact! That's going to do some damage.
You're not kidding, Cole. That's gotta hurt like crazy.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning.
I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience. You can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
You never know what you'll find under the ring. Wow, what a shot! That sledgehammer will mess you up, but good.
And I can't imagine how anyone could come back from something like that.
That isn't gonna make you popular, but you gotta do whatever it takes to win.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
There isn't an ounce of quit in...
My God, what a sadistic maneuver. That's the move that will take the fight out of you in a hurry.
Yep, and raise your voice a few octaves to boot.
A stomp to the chest, and it's out of the ring. This isn't going to be pretty.
Did you see that knee bounce off the ring post? That's the way to pick apart your opponent's vertical base. I've been looking forward to this match all. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
These superstars are putting on a clinic.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every...
This has got to be it. I think he's got the title. This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see neither superstar is giving an inch, but only one of them can stay up there. This is not a fight that either superstar can afford to lose.
These fans can't get enough of Torrie. Well,
he's close enough to the title to see his face in it. Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. There's not an ounce of quit in either one of these superstars, but someone is going down. Only one of these superstars is going to hold on. Who's it going to be? The great Khali is up. Has he got it? He's so close. I cannot remember the last time I've seen a crowd this pumped up.
I know what you mean, partner. These superstars have really brought the fans to life here tonight.
This one's going to keep going until someone...
These competitors are going to trade blows until someone falls off the ladder.
If your opponent knocks you down from there, you might as well throw in the towel. These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out any time. The title is only inches away.
I've got to admit it, I'm impressed by these superstars' performance here tonight.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than I'd hoped. Both of these superstars are determined to stay on the ladder.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, and you're going to find out exactly how tough it is to do this job with your jaw wired. Come on, this is for the title. Reach for it. Torrie Wilson looks as lovely as ever, as if that's a surprise.
looking at Torrie reminds me of something a friend of mine used to say. She's got legs all the way to her.
All right, simmer down there, Cole.
Are you blushing? Look at you, you're blushing.
Anyone who thinks here's a move that'll leave you singing soprano.
And that ring rope is even less forgiving than it looks, folks. This is not a position you want to find yourself in.
Look at the fire in the eyes of the great Khali. He's here to make an impact.
Yeah, well, that's not hard to do when you're a 7-foot monster.
Oh no, here comes that giant chop of his.
That's a move that'll knock you out cold, if
you're lucky.
These superstars have been...
Victory is within his reach, but can he grab it?
Oh my God, the title is totally within his reach. I know I say this a lot, but it ain't ballet. You step between those ropes, you...
Here's your winner, the Great Khali.